just finished watching Mutiny, and honestly, going into this, like, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get awesome action. You're gonna get a plot that's very overplayed and, you know, derivative of like other action movies, especially of those from the 90s. And I had fun with it. You know, is it something I'm gonna recommend to everybody? No. Like, if you're in love, if you're somebody who loves the classic action movies, like, you know, Collateral Damage with Arnold Schwarzenegger, or, you know, like something like Die Hard with Bruce Willis, yes, yes, this does feel like Die Hard on the boat, you know. And there was I think there's that movie Under Siege that came out that's on the boat as well. But anyways, the action was really well done. You know Jason Statham's style of action, just really like hard hitting, like really quick. And what I love is that we're past that shaky cam era. I remember in the early 2000s, every time, whenever there was an action scene, it was just shaky cam, cutting, pop, 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 pop. You can't even see what's going on. So I love the fact that you can see what's happening. And, you know, props to the choreographer and honestly Jason Statham and his stuntman, because like there were moments where I was like, ooh, that would have hurt. Like, you can feel it because it's well done. When the action's like really cheesy and kind of like too shaking and stuff like that, there could be like an intense kill and you just don't care because you couldn't even see what was going on, you know. For the negatives, this plot was very convoluted, you know. With these movies, you kind of just want to turn your brain off and just watch it and enjoy it, right? But then sometimes I feel like the creators of these movies, like, they want you to pay attention to the plot. They want to create something that's really like smart and like clever. And so like I'm using all my brain power, you know, trying to like figure things out, and like ultimately, like, it wasn't really worth the brain, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth the brain power. Like I like going into this, like, you should just turn your brain off. Don't even try to follow what's going on, the corruption and who's betraying who. Just know that the action's really well done, and that there's like a final boss fight. Like, I love it when like, you know, you have to go through a bunch of like henchmen and stuff, and then you get the final boss fight and he's like the strongest and like the most capable, and you get that in this movie. And you don't always get that in Jason Statham movies, but in this one there's a nice boss battle. But yeah, it's more of a streaming movie, unless you're like a big Jason Statham fan, but I'm not mad about watching it. Till next time.